this is Sleepy, and today we're going to be drawing witches, the types of witches, 3 types actually, as character designs. And today, the first one at least, I'm so nervous if you can't tell. The first one is going to be the Sea Witch, which I looked a little bit into each one, kind of, not really. So I don't know, I'm really gonna be talking about the art part of it. So yeah, right now I'm doing the cleanup sketch, because at first I do the rough sketch of the body, and then I do the cleanup sketch afterwards, putting all the details I already have decided in my sketchbook. And so like, yeah, I wanted her to have like okay, now I'm doing the liner. Okay, I wanted her to have floating like water, because she's a sea witch. I'm pretty sure like they don't actually can control water like that, or I don't know, maybe they can, I don't know, but like, because they use certain things from the water to do what they want to do. So I don't know how, if it works like that or not, if they can actually do that. I'm pretty sure they can, but I don't know, maybe. I'm so nervous. But yeah, okay, so I'm doing the line art right now. And like for the line art, I use the G pen, but like usually I use the textured pen because I'm using Clip Studio Paint. But right now I'm deciding to use the G pen because I don't know, I like the G pen. I never used it before, but I like how, since it's not textured, it can fill in more spaces easier, I guess. So that's why I like the G pen right now. But I might go back to the textured pen, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, yeah, okay, now I'm doing the water. Oh, I bumped it on accident, I'm sorry. I'm coloring, like, I color in the water and all that. I want to put line on the water because I want it to look cartoony, but not like in a way that makes it look weird, I guess, is my way of doing it. That's how I like to do it. So yeah, so yeah, okay, so far, yeah, okay, now I'm putting in the colors. I wanted to choose like a sea green like color palette, but with blonde hairs to contrast it, because I think it looks okay good. I think this is my favorite one besides the last one that I'm gonna be talking about. But like this, and the one I did in the middle, it was my least favorite personally, because the one I do next, it doesn't really look like a witch to me. But this one I feel like can embody, I guess, what a witch is supposed to be, kind of. I wish I would add more detail to all of them, to be honest, but I don't know. I was just trying to get the video done, which I don't think that's smart at all, but that's what I was doing. So yeah, yeah, now I'm saving it. I shaded it with, I like to use one color for the shading for all of it, because that's more like cartoonish. It doesn't look realistic, I guess, but it's in a cartoony way that I really like, because I like doing cartoons and anime. I like cartoon and anime art. So yeah. So I like both of those. So I really like embodying each of those, and by using one color for all of the shading, I feel like it helps a lot, especially if I'm good, because I kind of want to make a comic, and that's gonna help a lot. Stuff like picking each color, a darker version or a lighter version of each color that's under it. I feel like that's gonna help make the process faster. Okay, so now we're on to the next one. The next one's my least favorite one. I'm gonna be honest, because I don't know, I just didn't like it that much. Like, personally, it didn't feel like a witch to me. So yeah, but the next one's gonna be the kitchen witch, which they do, in the kitchen. It's kind of self-explanatory, but like, yeah. But I decided to make her more, or I tried to at least make her more chubby, because I like doing different body types. Or I try to. I do it more when I do cartoon art compared to like anime art. I mostly do similar bodies, which I need to fix, like, because I should be doing. I feel like you should diversify your characters more. Diversify. I hope that's a word. But like, yeah, I think it's a word. Yeah, it's a word. Yeah, but like, yeah, I like to do that. So I try to make her a bit more chubbier, because I think that's really cute. So yeah, and doing the liner again. I already said I did the G pen. I feel like the texture pen though, I like how it looks whenever you use it. I like how it looks, so I might go back to the textured pen. you know, I already planned the next video, and I already did 2 drawings for the next video, so the last one might look different from the rest, because I'm gonna use the texture. I might use the texture pen for that, I'm not sure yet. But anyways, yeah, okay, we're doing line art. It's like, I'm so nervous. I just got this microphone, so I'm pretty nervous. I'm just gonna say that and be honest. Yeah, okay, yeah, but like, I like to do the messy sketch where I just establish what the body and the poses are doing. I do the clear where I add all the details, because I already decided the details in my sketchbook, and I do the line art, and then the coloring, and then the shading. And I already said I use the same color for all the shading. Usually it's like this red color, but for the other one, for the first, like the sea witch, I want to do a blue color to match it, because the red would be weird in that case for me personally. You're supposed to, because I followed like a Lavender Town tutorial when it came to Shinkai, you know how I was doing the shading like in a different way before. I would pick a darker version of the color from under it and a lighter version of the color under it and use that, but that takes too much time. So I followed the Lavender Town tutorial on that. So yeah. And now it's improved, I feel like. So yeah, okay, and yeah, I gave her some bread because, you know, she's a kitchen witch. She works in the kitchen, so I gave her bread. Not very proud of the bread. Like, it looks kind of stupid, to be honest, in my opinion, but that's what we're going with. So yeah, okay, what's next? I can't think. Now that I have a script, I don't have a script. I don't think what to say next because I'm so nervous. I've never done this before. It's my first time using an actual microphone. And I'm so happy that I get to do this, because this is I guess it's kind of my dream to do YouTube, and now I'm actually getting to do it. It's really exciting. Not trying to get emotional and all that stuff, you know, but it's exciting. Yeah, that's the finished kitchen witch, and now we're doing the last one, which is personally my favorite of all the witches that we've done so far, is the cosmic witch, which is they basically study astrology, and so, like, yeah, they study astrology. And they plan, like, I guess what they do based off of the patterns of the stars and the planets and all that stuff, you know. So it's really interesting to me personally, the cosmic witch. I think it's really cool. Yeah, for this one, I want her to look mysterious, and I saved the witch hat. I didn't want to use a witch hat on all of them, because I want all of them to have the similar silhouette. Well, similar silhouette, sure, but not the same silhouette. So I only wanted to use one of the witch hats on one of them, and I chose the cosmic witch because that's my favorite and I'm biased. So yeah, for the cosmic witch, I want her to be holding like stars, because I thought that'd be so cool for her to be using like magical stars and all that, and for only one of her eyes to be showing, and she's like looking down on you, like I'm about to attack you kind of way, but not like in a like, or I'm about to use my magic kind of way, not like I'll attack you, Jesus, but like I'm about to use a bunch of magic kind of way, and I thought that'd be really, really cool. So yeah, I decided that she would be basically holding magical stars and all that, because I like using like fantasy witches. I should have said the being fantasy character designs, because that's what I meant, like it's not supposed to be realistic, it's supposed to be like fantasy, because I love fantasy stuff. And so yeah, I'm doing the line art now, again with the G pen. I'm gonna probably try the textured pen in the future though, because the textured pen is fun to use. It can make really thin lines and then really thick lines, and I really like that. And I like putting like some areas with darker like use the fill bucket tool and basically fill in the liner, like, you know, you see it from under the hat, the shadow of the hat, the shadow of the neck. I like doing that, and I think I used to on the shadow of the skirt too, and I like doing that because it makes like, and I feel like it builds contrast. I feel like it makes it like really contrast or from each other, and I like that. So that's what I like to do personally. That's my approach to doing that. And doing sunshine. Not all shadows are like that, obviously, but because it then wouldn't be as I feel like special if I used it for every shadow. That'd be weird. Like, only certain shadows I feel like I like to do that. Yeah, so now I'm putting in the stars, and I'm making. I was trying to choose a specific gold color to make it glow, and I couldn't find it until I chose the most saturated gold color that they had, and then I was like, okay, I like that, so I chose that one. And I wanted her to make her dark skin to contrast, I guess, from the others. The other ones were, the first one like had bluish skin, and the other one had like white skin, and I want her to have like a darker skin tone to contrast. And also the contrast, like I feel like the color of her clothes too, I guess. I don't know, I like how it looks personally when it comes to like character design and stuff. I want her eyes to glow too, because yeah, I want her eyes to glow to show off her magic and her powers and all that, cause I thought that'd be cool. You can't see it right now cause I just filled it in, but it's gonna show that yeah, that her eyes are gonna be glowing and stuff. So I really wanted to do that. Yeah, and for her, I think I used a shading for, I think it was a red skin tone. That's the one I usually use, is the red, because I think it looks cool. So I used the red tone for her and for the kitchen witch, and for the sea witch I used blue for. And the way I do it is I basically put the shading layer on multiply, and I clip it to the layer below it, and then I turn down the opacity to 30. And the only time I turn it up from 30 for each part of the drawing is when I do the second shading part of the hair, and then I turn up to 50 to make the hair look darker. And then I put either a lighter color of the hair for like the shine, or I put pure white, either or. I do the white sometimes, and then I do like the lighter version of the hair color other times. So that's basically how I do like those things. Yeah, I used a red for the shading. I couldn't see it because the way I'm looking at it, the screen is kind of small. The way I'm doing it in the program that I'm using, which is called VideoPad, because for me personally, using VideoPad is easier. And we're almost done. And we're almost done. This was one of my first videos. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys soon. Bye.